morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told out of Voice of Radio, and today, I'm going to be honest, I'm back with Champions Path. I love Champions Path, that is a set I am totally getting into. And I kind of thought I was done for a little while. You know, the Hatterene V-Box is coming out, I'll obviously pick that up. The second lot of pin collections, not these, the ones for the other three gyms, they're coming out at some point. Back in November, I believe, next month. So I'm going to pick them up. But I thought, you know what, for now I'm done. Yeah, it turns out I'm not. You see, Game at the moment, today in fact, as I record, have started giving out the Grookey on the Ball promo to go with the previously released Eevee on the Ball promo. And these are being given to you when you buy £15 worth of Pokemon cards. So I went over today to pick a couple of these up. And they'd restock Champions Path. Just a little bit. Not much, just a little bit. Couple of these, couple of double boxes, but these are cool. I like these more. So I thought, you know what? Let's do this. Let's pick up some more pin collections. So I picked up two of these, and I got two Grookey and two Eevee. Seriously, my local game are amazing. Not only do they, hook me up with a Pikachu, with the Eevee as well as the Grookey, because, well, we still got some of them in stock, but they also make sure they put it through as two separate transactions to make sure that I am getting both of the, two lots of the promos, which is really cool of them to do. I'm a big fan of my local game. Shop local. Now, what we've got here is the usual thing. We got ourselves a promo card, which we like the promo cards, and we got some sleeves in here anywhere? Man, I use too many sleeves. I am very short on sleeves, like properly short on sleeves. I've got some lying around somewhere. They will be somewhere else. I play too many card games, alright? This will do for now. So what we got is a lovely Eldegoss promo. And the Eldegoss, remember, is kind of playable. They're not recently, but initially, this was in Sword and Shield. Lets you search for free grass energy and attach them to your bench Pokemon. And it evolves from the Gossifleur, which will search out your Pokemon. This has seen some play over in Japan. But, oh, and obviously the code card. But what we and the pin. The pins are cool. Although I now feel kind of a little bit, I feel wrong. Because I've now bought three of the grass one. Wow. My brother-in-law got me a set for my birthday. But I've now had 3 of the grass one. And 3 of the fire one. But I've only actually had 1 of the water gym. 1 of Nessa's gym. Which... feel like I'm going to need to pick another one of those up at some point. Of course, it's not that easy to just walk into a shop at the moment and buy Champions Path. Champions Path is largely sold out, like, everywhere. Like I say, I just happened to go in today. I'm so glad I didn't wait till tomorrow. And my local store, they had a bit of a restock, and they had a couple of things. Although, like I say, the Hatterene V-Box will be coming out on next weekend, so that's one to look out for. Yes, we'll do an opening. So we got ourselves a Machop, and we got ourselves an Ekans, and we got ourselves a Swablu, and we got ourselves an Inkay. We got ourselves a Hatenna, a Darkness Energy, Beedrill, Hatterene, Milo, Revola Carvana, and an Obstagoon. Okay. Not quite what we were looking for. Remember that one of the cool things about Champions Path is that every pack has a holo or better. So you are going to get a bunch of holos. The question is, are they going to be just holos, or are you going to get Pokemon Vs and V Maxes and, those Charizards? Which, let's face it, that's what we're all really looking for when we open these. And out of the pin collections, now we had this on film, I did previously pull a Charizard out of the pin collections. And I also, when I did some openings not on camera, I pulled, from 3 of these, I got a Rainbow Rare Dreadnought VMAX and a Rainbow Rare Piers. But there was one pin collection where my 3 holos were Scrafty, Marnie, which was not great. So there's a Weedle, there is a Galarian Lanoon, there's a Carvana and a Swablu. Sizzlipede to go with me Centre Scorch, there's an Energy. A Machoke, love the art on that, there's a Rotom Bike. Hyper Potion, Revola Machop, and a Centre Scorch. To go with my Centre Scorch, I suppose. Okay, I'll be honest with you. These pin collections, you need to be honest, even a lot of the Vs in Champions Path are not at the moment commanding a very high price. But you certainly need to start hitting at least some Vs to make these worth it. And you've seen on this channel, I've kind of gotten into Champions Path a bit too much. I've opened more of it than I probably should. I mean, I really should be keeping these sealed, right? Because they're blatantly going to go up in value, but anyone that watches this channel knows me knows that ain't how I roll, so. We need to hit something here, or else this is on the verge of being a very disappointing pin box. So there's a full heal, there's a Sizzlypede, there is a Purloin, there is an Ekans, there's a Potion, and I've pulled all of the holos multiple times at this stage. The holos are not terribly interesting to me anymore. Okay, full art, full heal, and... Oh my, come on! Boo! I mean, I did get the Grookey on the ball and the Eevee on the ball, and that does lessen the pain. Honestly, each of those should be going for at least half the price of a box. So honestly, I'm not planning on it, but I could flip the promos, and that would pay for the box, to be fair. So I've got two sleeves, and I'm like, well, I'll save the sleeves for my good pulls. At the moment, there are no good pulls. Hopefully in the near future. And then we've got our lovely Motorstoke pin there as well. Come on. See, the thing is, now that we whiffed hard on the first one, we don't just want to get like a Venusaur V or a Gardevoir V, you know. We now want, so, you know, we want a Rainbow Rare or a Charizard or, you know, the Gold Suspicious Food Can. We want a really good hit now. We want to hit something nice out of this. It's time to start the comeback, ladies and gentlemen. So there's a Potion and a Rockruff and a Weedle and a Swablu and a Kakuna. Fire Energy. Holo Energy would be quite nice. I do like them. There is a Hop, a Piers, Rev Holo Hyper Potion, and Professor's Research. I am getting a really bad feeling about this opening. I went all the way out this morning. Took me hours. Well, kind of like 2.5 hours. To actually go out, because when I say local game, it's not that local. But it's the closest one. It totally counts. And, you know, I took time off work, which I'm going to have to claw back later. So we really do need something quite good here, or else I'm going to start feeling like my journey may have been slightly wasted. So there's another Rockruff, there's another Purloin. I mean, I've opened too many packs of this at this stage. All these commons, I've seen them before. Rotom Phone I do like. I like having a play set of that. And it's not a particularly playable set, right? There aren't that many playable cards in there. You really are just looking for the money cards. There's a Great Ball. There's a Rev Holo Piers. And Duraludon V. It's not a particularly great card. And it's not a particularly valuable card. But I don't have a Duraludon V yet. I could have picked one up for a quarter of the price. Probably less of one of these boxes. They're not selling for very much at all. The packs work out at about £5 each. Duraludon is selling on Facebook for like 3 or 4 quid. It's still a cool card, don't get me wrong. I like Duraludon, and I'm kind of collecting the Pokemon Vs from the set, and I don't have Duraludon, so that's cool. But, you know, doesn't make the opening. Right, last chance, ladies and gentlemen. Last chance to pull something amazing. So there is a Carvana, there is an Ekans, there is a Weedle, there is a Galarian Lanoon, a Fire Energy, a Beedrill, Rotom Bike, Hyper Potion, Pokeball, and a Machamp. Well, should have bought the double V boxes. When turns out I didn't even need the second sleeve. Actually, I need a bunch more sleeves, but to really protect the money cards. Oh, sad times, ladies and gentlemen. When I went in today, they had 3 of the pin boxes, and they had a couple of double boxes, and I thought, right, well, my double box wasn't particularly good, but I've had some really good luck so far from the pin boxes, and I have had some good, like I say, I pulled a Charizard, the shiny Pokemon V, and I pulled the Rainbow Rare Piers and the Rainbow Rare Dreadnought, and yeah. Oh, I can't even remember which one's which at this stage. I think it was like that, or maybe, yeah, let's go for that. I think disappointment would be the appropriate way to describe it. It's not quite what I was looking for. And don't get me wrong, I still love Champion's Path. We didn't get any Rev Holo Energy. We got one Pokemon V, and it's not the best one. And nothing above that. Sad face. To be fair, I have had some cracking openings on this channel lately. I have had some openings that have gone redonkulously well, so I am not in a position to complain about my pulls. Let's be clear about that. I have done so well on my pulls lately, I am not in a position to complain. I feel a little bit of sadness in my heart, but I don't think I've got a right to complain, and I'll get over this pretty quickly. For now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to hear from you guys. I want to know what you think about my opening. I assume it's not great. And I'd like to hear about your own stories of your own Champions Path openings. So let me know in the comment section, would you? Go nuts, be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWassy, and Twitch for some live action at twitch.tv/PTCGRadio. If you want to support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all that good stuff, head on over to patreon.com/PTCGRadio, where you can do exactly that. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio. Bye!